This is SkiMaskJones, and for my throwback movie of the week this week, I'm going to be reviewing Exit Through the Gift Shop, directed by street artist Banksy. Yeah, this movie is is amazing. I love this fucking movie a lot. It's probably going to become one of my favorite movies. It's hilarious, it's strange, and it's great. It's fucking great, man. Where do I start here? Alright. So basically, the story is about this dude, I don't even remember his fucking name, but his graffiti name is called Mr. Brainwash. And he goes out to make a documentary about graffiti art and street art. And he films literally everything. He films so much shit, and he just doesn't do anything with it. He has a shitload of tapes. I can't even describe. You just have to see the film yourself. He has literally an entire room full of just unwatched tapes of footage of his documentary that he never made. So finally, he decides to make this documentary about street art, but it's missing one thing. It's missing this guy Banksy, who's a really famous street artist. And he goes to try and find him, but he's very, very anonymous and doesn't even have a cell phone, and no one he doesn't answer to anyone. He's very private. He just lets his art speak for him. He doesn't do interviews. So he eventually, by some kind of luck or coincidence, finds him in LA. They meet up, and he basically drives him around LA, showing him good graffiti spots. And, so he finally meets Banksy. They become kind of friends, I guess you could say. And he finally decides to make the film, and he goes to show Banksy the film. And it's pure shit. They played a clip of the film that he was gonna make, and it was fucking retarded. It was just pure shit. And Banksy was watching it. He's like, it sucks when your friend brings you something to some of your art, and you have to tell him it's just literally just shit. Maybe you shouldn't be a filmmaker. It was that bad. They showed pieces of it, and you're just like, what the hell is this dude thinking? He's no filmmaker. So Banksy goes, all right, go back to LA and just go focus on art, because he was trying to do some art in the middle of filmmaking. He's like, as a thing, Banksy said, just to get him off his mind off of it. He's like, yeah, just go do some art in LA. And then Banksy leaves the tapes with Banksy, and Banksy cuts the whole film together. He's never made a film before. This dude's just a graffiti artist. He makes this fucking amazing documentary that I just watched. And the guy who's supposed to make the documentary goes and tries art. And he took Banksy's thing and said, just go make some art. He took it to a whole nother level and went insane. This dude, I'm convinced he's a fucking nut. And all his art is just copying off of other famous people. He copied off of Banksy, he copied off the guy who made the Obey art, he copied off of Warhol, he copied off of all these famous artists, and just changed the art a tiny bit. He literally just Warhol's celebrity thing, where he would put images of celebrities over and over again. He would do that, but just make them a little bit different, maybe spray paint them or fucking put a sticker on them, and he would say it's art. And he can't fucking draw or do anything or paint or anything or even spray paint. He just has other people creating art. He tells them what he wants to be created for him. So he is the mastermind behind the art. Well, he doesn't physically make it, which I think is kind of defeating the purpose a little bit. I could fucking go get an artist and tell him to make something that I want. I could have a million ideas. So this film kind of plays with what is art and what is it? Can anyone be an artist? So this review would probably be a little long because I have a lot to say about this movie. So it's can anyone be an artist? What the fuck's the deal here? So I'm really skimming this movie through there. I mean, it's short. It's only an hour and 20 minutes, but there's a lot that happens. So he throws this crazy ass fucking extravagant arts thing. His name is Mr. Brainwash. He's a French dude. And he basically just copied everyone that he was filming. He basically just copied all their art and made it a little bit different. And had this huge art show. And he got a quote. He got a quote from Banksy, and he was like, Banksy's never really seen his art. It was just like, alright, he's my friend, let me throw him a solid, I'll give him a quote. This motherfucker prints the quote on a huge ass fucking billboard and puts it right in front of the art studio. It's like honestly ridiculous. And then he gets another quote from the guy who created Obey, which is huge. It's a clothing line now. And he didn't even want to give the quote, but he was like, oh fuck, like, you know what, whatever, I'll just give a quote. But this documentary, what started out as this French dude trying to interview Banksy, graffiti artist, to Banksy flipping it and making a documentary about this guy's life and how he's like doing this art thing, and it's fucking madness. Like, it's honestly fucking insane. This guy is literally nuts, and people say, like, some of those people, like, one of the front lines is like, I think he's retarded, but that's what one of the people said that was working in his art show. That's cracking me up. Banksy is a funny motherfucker. He's witty and very funny. So the French dude falls off this thing. He falls off something, breaks his foot, and he's like hopping around on this fucking wheelie scooter, and he's like tripping over shit, and it's just so, trying to do this art, it's so funny, man. You just gotta say it, it's funny as shit. I was genuinely, like, when I was going into this movie, I didn't think I would be laughing out loud, but I was. So that was a pleasant surprise. This is obviously one of the best movies I've seen in a long time. I don't know why the fuck I didn't watch this when it came out in, like, I think it was 2009 or whatever the hell, or maybe even 2012, I don't know when it came out. But it came out a while ago, and I should have seen it when it came out. So yeah, so basically, the end is like, this dude makes $1 million out of his art gallery in 2 days. $1 million fucking dollars. And this dude literally became an artist overnight. He doesn't even know what he's doing. He's just literally recreating and carbon copying people. And he's like convinced he's this like amazing artist. And it's fucking ridiculous. But like, it's the power of, he had really good promotion for his art show. It's the power of promotion and like just people like buying this shit, and he doesn't even know what his art means. Like, he literally is just making random shit. He's trying to explain this art piece of Tony Montana, Scarface, with a Fisher Price machine gun. It just doesn't make fucking sense, and he's trying to explain it, and he like can't even explain his own art. It's like so fucking insane. And this motherfucker makes $1 million in 2 days. He literally became an artist overnight. Artist, like, that's such a fucking fuck you to the artist who actually like live on the streets and shit, do this shit, and make no money off of it. This motherfucker is literally in it for the money. It seems like, at least. He's like charging these insane prices. He's like, oh, what are you gonna pay for that? Oh, give me like $40,000 for this piece. And he has no really charging that. Like Banksy's art, he doesn't even make the prices. Like, they have auctions for his art, so the people will just go up the prices. This motherfucker's like putting prices on his own art, which is, I don't know, it's nuts. So, basically, that's kind of how it ends. He makes like $1 million. He becomes this huge success overnight. He made one of Madonna's album covers in 2009 for her greatest hits. And yeah, I guess he's successful. And the ending is really funny because Banksy's like, yeah, so I'm never gonna make another documentary with. I forget the exact quote, but it's so great. It's like the last line of the movie, and it's so funny. And also the guy who made Obey, I should really learn his name, but the guy who made Obey also said, he was like, yeah, I'm never going to encourage an artist ever again. It's really funny. So, I can go on literally all day talking about this movie. So, my score is a 9.5 out of 10. That's it. As always, like, subscribe, dislike, comment, I don't give a fuck, just do something. My Twitter is at SkiMaskJones999. Peace out.
This is art.